Yesterday afternoon I was chasing big chub on the Mighty Severn. This morning I'm on a tiny brook pursuing big sticklebacks. Let's see if my new scales can make their debut today. I've been here about 10 minutes and I was thinking, where have all the fish gone? And then I lifted into that. Let's weigh it, shall we? It won't be a record-breaking fish, but it'd be interesting at this stage of beginning to weigh them for the first time, just to see how heavy it really is. There is some reflection on there, but you can see that it is exactly 2 grams. The first stickleback to hit the mini scales that my wife bought me this week. That fish is exactly 1/4 of the British record. So when you take into account other species, carp, barbel, etc., and work out 1/4 of that fish, then you get some idea of perspective there. But for a stickleback on this brook, that's big, but not the biggest that I've caught. So I'm looking forward to see how big they will go now that I've got the scales. I've got that idea, because I had no perspective before of 2 grams. When you catch a perch or a chub, you know approximately what weight it will be because of experience. But I've never been down the route of the mini species before in terms of weighing them. Now that I've put that one on the scales, I've immediately got a good idea of where they will go. And I think I could have a few surprises along the way. Let's see if I can have one today. The second one is much smaller. Taken the hook there though, in the lip, perfect. I'm going to weigh this again to get the idea of perspective. This will be 1 point something grams, and I'll let you know in a moment. There it is, 1.4, and that's the fish on the scales. This is the third fish, and the reason why I'm weighing this is because it's a tiny one, and you can see there from the readout 0.6 grams. When I did the blog entry just recently, a few days ago, where my wife had bought me the scales, Dave Harrell posted on my Facebook page, "You need to get out more." Joking, of course, just banter between us. He's a West Bromwich Albion fan, season ticket holder. So I said to him, "Where do you suggest, Dave? The Hawthorns?" And he said, "No," forget the exact words, I'm paraphrasing now. "No," he said, "stick to stickleback fishing." And I'll tell you what, I am. And I'm certainly enjoying today. I've had more fish. I haven't weighed any of the others yet. I'll probably wait till they go above 2 grams. And hopefully I will get at least one today that takes me to a new personal record, isn't it really? Because I've never weighed any sticklebacks before. So every one I catch as I move up the levels will be a new PB. And my next cast, I think this could be just slightly above 2 grams, maybe 2.1. Anyway, let's give it a go. Look at that. I've got the hang of this already, haven't I? 2.1 grams and a new 3-spine stickleback PB. I most certainly enjoyed that. I'm going home now. Haircut from my wife, a shower, get changed, and then I'll be on my way to Carnarvon. Tonight we've got a game in the JD Cymru Premier. The New Saints taking on Carnarvon Town, so it's a 6th versus 1st encounter in the league. TNS has a 14 points lead at the top of the table, so we'll be looking to at least keep that intact. And if you're doing nothing this evening, on Facebook or on the TNS website, we'll be doing TNS Radio. And on Facebook you can also drop us a message as well. Lots of people engage with us during the games. So if you're an angler, like a little bit of football, listen to us this evening, drop us a message, and I'll give you a shout out on TNS Radio. If you are fishing though today or this weekend, tight lines,